The new rank season is here and we gotta get back on that ranked grind. Fortunately, I've got just this thing for you. We're running a brand new build, 40 speed 25 Kendo on Slash. It's a little different than my last Slash build because Murasama got nerfed, as we know, and they removed a lot of the hyper armor. So it's not stupid hyper armor. We actually have to do a build that kind of requires skill, but this is a build perfect for that. Now, the reason why we're running Slash is it's still a good partial. You could use Storm as well. I recommend Slash or Storm, even Acid, but Acid has a little higher of a skill cap. Alright, so for our weapon, we're running Ulquiorra Katana. It's probably the best Arrancar weapon right now since Murasama got nerfed. You can also try using Neliel, but I think Neliel got its true stun nerf, so you really can't true combo off it anymore. Same with Ellipsin, you can't really true combo off that anymore. The slow got nerfed, and its CDs are pretty high on Ellipsin. So Ulquiorra right now, best weapon right now. Fast M1s, low CD on the crit, and you can do some pretty cool techs with it. You can crit jump to go extend it further, and you can also fake out your crit by critting and then turning around because it'll carry your momentum and you'll just fake them out, which is pretty good for baiting a counter or whatever moves they have. For our skill boxes, we're going to be running Crescent and Eviscerate. It's really preference on the second one, but I recommend you run Crescent. You can run Eviscerate or Sonata, but I'm using Eviscerate on this build. Our variant for this build will be Cero variant, but you can also use Dodge. But the reason why we're using Cero variant is it's still stupid broken. Your Finger Cero without Cero variant does around 1%, but with Cero variant does around 3 to 4%. And for a move that has very low startup and very long range, it's basically unpunishable. Anytime you want, you can just throw it out. It's easy poke, and it also is really good for canceling moves from afar. So if someone's starting a flower passage, or just anything like a balanced G move, you can just snipe them with this, bang, you cancel their move. And for our second one, we're going to use Blade Cero, because Blade Cero still does stupid damage. With Cero variant, I think it does 11%, and that's like almost on par with full Kendo Blade Cero, so Cero variant's insane for that. Some basic tips for Slash. Your Z move is really good for poke and adding a posture. It comes up pretty fast, you can throw it out whenever, and most people really won't react to it. And if they do end up blocking, it does 2 bars of posture, so if you do that, and then you can do a Cero Skewer, it will guard break, or a Blade Cero without a guard break. Your X move is good for countering hyper armor, and it also allows you to counter any air move. So if someone's doing like a payday on Vamp, you could X onto them before their move fully throws and you'll just throw them out of the air. So that's pretty cool. Your C move is good for defensive and offensive. If someone's pushing you with like, say, Flowing Petals, you can just do a C move and they'll probably end up running into it. Or if someone's just running towards you, you can do the C move, they'll probably run into it. You can also use it off a perfect dodge, and it still does pretty decent damage even though they nerfed it. So yeah, do that. And some overall tips for using this build. Utilize your Ceros. Now, I'm not saying you have to S key and spam your Ceros like a Keto player, but I'm just saying that you should utilize them so that the enemy is always at risk of a guard break, or you just get free poke off of it. A cool thing about this build is with Cero variant, your Blade Cero comes out stupid fast, so anytime there's end lag, you do want to be using it. So if someone eviscerates, they have end lag, throw a Blade Cero their way, there goes a ton of their health. And if they're like on speed, if they waterfall dance, just get out of the way and then throw a Blade Cero at them. So any move that locks them in place, throw a Blade Cero, or an Oscurus, or Finger Cero, anything. Just use them. Anyways, let's get on to some gameplay. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below.